Most people think saving money means suffering. They imagine giving up everything they enjoy, cutting every small pleasure, and living like life is a punishment. But real savings usually don't come from suffering. Real savings come from one simple skill: learning how to switch. In 2026, loyalty is expensive. Many companies quietly reward new customers and slowly charge more to old ones. That's why so many people feel stuck. They earn money, but the bills keep rising. The bank balance stays tight, and nobody understands why. The truth is simple. Money leaks quietly. Through bills you stop questioning. That is why the 5-switch method works so well. You don't need a new job. You don't need a miracle. You just need to switch 5 everyday expenses that most people overpay for, and then lock those savings into a system. The first switch is electricity. In most cases, the electricity you receive doesn't change. The only thing that changes is the price. Many people stay on the same plan for years because it feels easier. Companies know this. They count on it. That is why your first step is to compare your current plan and look for a better one. If you find a better deal, you either switch or you call your provider and ask them to match it. When you do this, you are not being difficult, you are being smart. And to keep winning, you set a reminder to check again every 6 months, because prices creep up when people stop checking. The second switch is insurance. Insurance renewals are one of the most common money traps. A renewal arrives, the price is higher, and people assume it is normal. But often it is simply the lazy tax. Many companies increase prices slowly because most customers do not question it. The solution is simple. Before you accept the renewal, you ask for a better price. If they cannot improve it, you compare and switch. One conversation can save hundreds across a year, and it takes less time than most people waste scrolling on their phone. The third switch is your mobile plan. Most people choose mobile plans based on fear, not reality. They worry about running out of data, so they overpay just in case. But when you look closely, most people spend most of their time on Wi-Fi, at home, at work, or somewhere with free internet. The smart move is to check your real usage over the last few months and drop to a plan that fits your actual life. This is not about being cheap. It is about being accurate. Accuracy protects your money. The fourth switch is internet. Internet plans often have the same problem. People pay for speed they don't truly need. If you are a gamer uploading heavy files or running a big household with constant streaming, higher speed makes sense, but if your internet is mostly videos, browsing and normal use, you may be paying for performance you are not using. The right question is simple. Am I paying for value or am I paying out of habit? Habit is expensive. Value is smart. The fifth switch is groceries. Groceries are where many people lose the most money because they try to control spending with willpower. They walk into a supermarket and promise themselves they will be disciplined. Then the offers, snacks, and cravings take over. The answer is not extreme budgeting. The answer is swapping. Swapping means you keep eating well, but you change a few choices. You use home brands for basics like rice, pasta, oats, and frozen vegetables. You choose 2 cheaper meals each week that still taste good and feel filling. And you plan one treat instead of buying random treats. The goal is not to remove joy. The goal is to control joy. Planned spending feels good. Random spending quietly destroys your savings. Now this is where the system becomes powerful. Most people switch one bill and feel proud for a moment, but then the savings disappear because they never capture it. Money saved is only real when you keep it. So after every switch, you take the difference and automate it. If your phone bill drops by $25 a month, you set an automatic transfer of $25 into a separate savings account. If your insurance drops by $40 a month, you automate $40. You do not wait for motivation. You do not wait for the end of the month. You automate it, because what gets automated gets done. And that is the full method. Switch electricity, switch insurance, switch mobile, switch internet, switch groceries, then automate the savings. This is not a complicated strategy. It is a clean strategy. It is something you can start this week. And once you do it, you begin to feel the difference. Not just in your bank balance, but in your mind. Because saving money the smart way gives you something more valuable than dollars. It gives you calm. It gives you control. It gives you freedom. You don't need to change your entire life today. Just switch 5 things. Then let the system do the rest.